Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to do a little morning routine slash Q&A just so you guys can get to know me a little bit better because you guys did have some questions for me on Instagram. But before we get into that, you know I gotta do a little housekeeping. So make sure that you're subscribed to this channel if you love everything crochet, and make sure you turn your notification bell on too so that you get notified every time that I post a new video. And there's a couple new videos coming out soon, so you definitely want to have that notification bell pushed so that you know when I post. Guys, we have finally made it because we now have our first partnered video, and this video is partnered with Dossier. They sent me 2 of their perfumes, and guys, I will say that I am in love. I'm obsessed. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I put these perfumes back in the boxes for aesthetic purposes because I've been using this one every single day. This one is Gourmand White Flowers, and it smells similar to Victor and Rolf. There's a rant later in this video where I will explain how much I love this perfume, but this perfume smells so good and it lasts all day long. My other perfumes do not last nearly as long as this perfume does. It is great, you guys. They also sent me their Ambery Saffron scent, and once again, in the rant later in this video, I will let you know how I feel about this scent, but I like this one as well. This one smells similar to the Baccarat Rouge perfume. I wouldn't know because I haven't smelled it, but they tell you on the website. When you go onto Dossier's website and you go look at their perfumes, they tell you which designer perfume smells similar to your perfume. So if you have any designer favorites, you can go on their website and see if they have a dupe for your designer favorite perfume for a great price too. This Gourmand and White Flowers perfume is only $29 on their website. They do have some perfumes that are about $60 as well. And if you click on the link in my description box, you'll get 10% off your next perfume. And if you sign up for their website, you'll get 20% off on top of that. So altogether, you can get 30% off of your entire order. Now, I strongly suggest after this video, finish this video first. And after this video, you click on that link in my description box, you head over to their website, and you look at all the amazing perfumes they have available because these perfumes are definitely worth every buck. Now, with all that said, let's jump right into the video. Good morning, guys. I'm pretty sure that I've already done my intro, but I was gonna do a get ready with me Q&A, but I decided to do a morning routine Q&A instead, just because I felt like that was a little bit more entertaining for you guys than sitting there watching me, a person who doesn't do makeup. So yeah, I currently just woke up, thus the need for the bonnet, and I'm about to make my bed. But before I make my bed, I'm gonna go ahead and answer the first question, and this was the question I got the most, and it was, what inspired me to start crocheting? I'll say nothing inspired me to start crocheting, which is super funny. My grandma actually forced me to learn. She forced me and my sister to learn when we were about 7, 8 years old, super young. At first, we definitely hated it. We definitely hated sitting down and crocheting and knitting with my grandma. But what inspired me to start again in my, I don't want to say older age, because I ain't old, I'm only 26. In my adult age, I actually started crocheting clothing to go to a music festival called Something in the Water in 2019. And the festival was in 2020. And we all know how that went. It was canceled because of the panini. So yeah, I was crocheting then, and then I stopped, and then when my grandmother passed, I just felt the urge to pick up a hook and I started crocheting again, and that's when I started dance classes. So yeah, I think that answers your question. Okay, now we're in my bathroom and I'm gonna brush my teeth. I used the Gleam toothbrush from Walmart. It was like $14, but I actually love it. But I'm gonna go ahead and answer the second question now. The second question was, is my real name Ann? And no, my real name is not Ann. My grandmother's name is Ann, and my other grandmother's name is Annette, and my name is Jade Ann. So my middle name is Ann, my first name is Jade. I never thought I would be brushing my teeth on YouTube, y'all. I never thought I would be brushing my teeth on YouTube, but here we are. Here we are. Now let's see what's under this bonnet, baby. Let's see what's under this bonnet. So here we go. Oh my God, what is that? Not so bad. Not so bad. Just a little pineapple from last night. Hair's still a little wet. Yeah, my hair is still definitely wet in the back. But we can deal with that. What's the third question? Okay, the third question is, how long have I been crocheting? I kind of answered that in the first question, but I learned when I was about 7 and I'm 26 now, so I guess I've been crocheting for 19 years.
Damn.
That number just sounds too crazy. So I'm gonna say over 15 years. That makes me sound so old. But I've been crocheting for over 15 years. Okay, so next I'm gonna feed and walk my dog, then I'm gonna come back home and take a shower. I was gonna take you guys on the walk with me, but as you can hear from the background noise, it's actually pouring outside. So, sorry, but you're gonna have to stay in my pocket for this one. So I just got back in from walking Milo and it's pouring out there. So I checked the weather to see if it's gonna be pouring all day because I definitely wanted to, you know, do a little get ready with me section and go somewhere and take some pictures outside, probably in a parking lot or something like that. But now that it's gonna be pouring all day, I don't wanna do that because it's cloudy, it's dark. As you can see from how dark my house is, it's pretty damn dark outside and I'm not gonna get good lighting. So we're just gonna have to reschedule that. We're gonna have to reschedule that and it's gonna have to be in another video. I got on my gym clothes to inspire me to go to the gym later on today. I figured after I came out the shower, it would make no sense to put on a whole nother outfit when I know I have to change into gym clothes later. So I have on my gym top from Incline and some Nike leggings. So usually after I get out the shower, I like to spray a little perfume or a little body spray just so I'm smelling good for the day because, you know, deodorant is not enough. Deodorant is not enough. So I was so excited when Dossier decided to send me some perfumes. I've never tried their perfumes before, but I did see a lot about their perfumes on TikTok and I actually was thinking about purchasing one. So that's why this partnership just made me really smile because they sent me 2 of their perfumes. Now, they sent me Gourmand White Flowers and they also sent me Ambery Saffron. Now, let me just tell y'all about this Gourmand White Flowers right here. If you like Viktor and Rolf's Flower Bomb, you're going to love this. Love this. It's sweet, it's flowery, it's a little fruity. It's so good. It's so good. And it also has like that freshness that the Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb has. Now, I'm not a perfume connoisseur. But I love Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. I've had that perfume for years. That's been my signature scent since I got my first one in high school. Now this just kicked that one out the water because Viktor and Rolf, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that is expensive. That's expensive. This one is only $29. $29. And if you click the link in my description, you get 10% off. And if you sign up on their website, you get 20% off. So that's a whole 30% off that you're getting on a perfume that's already cheap, to be honest. Not cheap in smell, but cheap in price. I could really go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about this perfume because it truly did shock me how good it smells. I've been wearing it every single day, guys. Every single day, no lie. I wish my boyfriend was here to attest for me. I've been wearing it every single day since I received it. They also sent me their Ambery Saffron. And this is supposed to smell similar to the Baccarat Rouge. And I believe that perfume is like $500. So, you know, I've never smelt it. I've never smelled it, so I'm not sure if it is similar, but I'm pretty sure it is, given how similar the first one was to Victor and Rolf's Flower Bomb. I'm pretty sure this one is similar as well, and I really like this one. This one is like a grown woman smell. Okay, so my perfume rant is over, but check out Dossier, please. Click the link in my description. Honestly, their perfumes are amazing. Okay, now the rant is over. So I decided that since it's pouring outside all day and I won't be going anywhere, that I would just sit here and answer the rest of the questions here with you guys. So the next question that I got was motivation or consistency. And I think what you're asking is which one drives me? Both. I have to be motivated to be consistent, and I have to be consistent to succeed. So honestly, both are equally as important to me, and I'm driven by both motivation and consistency. I will say that my motivation is internal. I don't look for external forces for motivation because I do believe that it's an internal thing. The next question is, what is the hardest thing you've crocheted? The hardest thing I've crocheted, probably the blanket. I crocheted a blanket. I'll go get it and show it to you guys. My grandma actually did the inside and I finished the border, and it was one of the first crochet patterns I've ever read. So that alone was a hurdle because I had no idea what I was reading. And I also had to figure out where she stopped and continue from there. So that was also very difficult. This blanket took me months to finish. Months. Given I wasn't working on it consistently. I wasn't working on it consistently. But it took me months to finish. And this is by far the hardest thing I crocheted, but the thing I'm most proud of as well. The next question is tips for starting a crochet business. Just start. Just start it.
Do it! Just do it!
Go on Etsy, build you a little Etsy store, get some nice quality pictures of your products, do market research, see how much you should price your products for. I would say to look at other crocheters that make similar items that you make and price your products accordingly. Do not lowball yourself. Do not lowball, and just start. The hardest part is just starting, but just start. The next question is, what is the hardest part about having a crochet business? The hardest part about having a crochet business by far is customer service. By far. Easy answer. Customer service. Because a lot of people do not read. I'm sorry, but a lot of people really do not read the description. They do not read any, they don't read anything. And they get mad at you for things that they could have read about had they read the description. An example of this is I sell crochet patterns, and oftentimes a lot of people will buy a crochet pattern and then message me like, hey, where's my item? When are you shipping my item? And I have to explain to them like, hey, it says in the title, in the description, on the picture, that this is a crochet pattern. So you won't be receiving a physical item. And it also says that in the description as well. So that's the hardest part. I will say that the bad definitely doesn't overshadow the good. It's not often that I have to deal with a difficult customer, but that is the hardest part for me. Okay, so I got another question about having a crochet business. It's how do I start a crochet business, which I already answered, and do you recommend it? And I do recommend it. I do. If crochet is something that you love to do, I do recommend it. But what you have to also know is when you start a business, not only are you just making items, but you're also doing customer service. You're also going to have to do market research and know how to market your business. You're also going to have to know how to take pictures and do photography. Starting a business is not just one thing. You're not just crocheting. You're doing a lot of work as well. So you have to be prepared for the amount of work that you're going to have to put in to have a successful crochet business. But I definitely recommend it. And I also recommend not only making physical items, but learning how to make crochet patterns as well, because making crochet patterns is a great form of passive income. Next question is, what should I buy to start crocheting? Simply put, you can just buy a crochet hook from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, Walmart even has crochet hooks. I don't recommend a plastic hook. I recommend a metal hook, and if you don't like the feel of metal, they have ones with rubber grips on them, so I would suggest one of those, and some yarn. And to practice, if you're just starting out, all you really need is some cheap yarn, and I would suggest going to Walmart for that if you have a Walmart. There are additional things that you can get, like stitch markers, a tapestry needle, a measuring tape, but if you're just starting out, all you really need is a hook and some yarn. I can go into more depth on this topic and show you guys everything that you should get as a beginner in crochet and send you links and all of that to everything that I have. So if you guys want a more in-depth video of what you should buy as a crochet beginner, let me know in the comments. My next question is, where are you from? I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. I was born and raised there, and then I moved to Virginia Beach when I went to college. And now that I'm out of college, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. And my last question is, how long does it usually take you to finish a project? It depends, because it really just depends. If I'm making something small, like a bikini or like a crop top, it'll probably just take me about 2 to 3 hours. If I'm making something more hardy, like a sweater, it's gonna take me at least 3 to 5 days. And if I'm making a blanket, because of the fact that I'm so inconsistent and I just cannot stay aware and into making a blanket, it's probably gonna take me about a month or maybe longer. So I think right here is a good place to end this video. I hope it wasn't boring, me just hitting here talking about myself and talking about perfumes. Don't forget to check out Dossier. The link to their website will be in my description box. And you also get 10% off when you click on my link. And don't forget to sign up on their website so you can get that extra 20% off and get 30% off altogether. If there's any questions that you have that I have not answered, you can leave them in the comments and I can do a part 2 to the video if I have enough questions. I really hope you enjoyed this little fake morning routine, because it wasn't even that much of a routine, girl, because I don't even do that much. But I hope you enjoyed this morning routine / Q&A. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you really liked it. And stay tuned for the next one, because guys, I'm also knitting a sweater at the same time. I'll show y'all the sweater. I'll show y'all the sweater. This is what I have so far. Yes, I also know how to knit. Even though I don't knit often, but I'm also knitting a sweater and I'm recording the process of this for you guys. I don't know when that video is going to come out because I don't know how long this sweater is going to take me to knit, but yeah, stay tuned for that. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.